All right, we're live. They can hear you all. Behave yourselves. Hi, everyone. Apologies for the delay, but welcome to episode 20 of Royal Flush. Just one off from the iconic number of this group. Now, here's the thing: they all have to be here on time next session if they want a free 20. But yes,
That's
welcome.
not fair. My Tuesdays are always janked.
But yes, welcome. Blake is behind. I knew Blake was going to be a little late. But welcome. We have ads in 18 minutes for those of you watching in real time. The VOD will be up in 24 hours later. But yes, let me get some volumes adjusted real quick so not everyone's loud. See.
Reach.
And so the music's at a decent volume. So we really can't start without Blake, unfortunately. Because this is literally stuff that involves her character.
Blake. Yeah.
But I'm going to do the recap and then I'll go into the details of the crew that you have hired. We'll kind of say that this happened in between the meeting at the guild. It happened this morning where you got the notification of people that you got hired through Cassandra and Formbound, meaning some of the members of your crew are probably members of Formbound. Yeah, let's back it. But the party successfully completing Lady Thrawin Ilvara's trial gained an additional attunement slot and the feat that came with it, and went home, back to the hotel, to find out from Pringles that a Tabaxi detective has been lurking around. There's Blake. Fix this real quick. I'm gonna go to the BRB.
Yay, Blake.
Blake's icon is...
Hello.
We're just starting, Blake.
Sorry.
You're fine. We're just starting, so you haven't missed anything. We had a little bit of a late start, which means we are going to go a little bit later. So,
I can do that.
Yeah. But
Just still a lot of heavy lifting to get AC unit.
Yep. But you completed your trial, and from Douglas found out a Tabaxi detective by the name of Sebastian Wistakers was investigating your group, and possibly the other heroes that helped fight against Thanatos in the incident in Greybell, and that he lapsed the memories of Pringles and most likely went into your rooms. You did find at least one bug device and threw it out the window and decided to keep things hush-hush. And you purchased your airship, known as the Desert Rose, which I will be going into the details of that. The update on that, first of all, if you look into your journals, you will see under Vehicles and Mounts, the Desert Rose. It has its stats. It has a total of 300 hit points and 13 AC. Actually, hold on, it's not in there. Let me see. Let me make sure it's actually... Where are you? Oh, yep, I didn't do this. Hold on. Here you go. There. You now have access, and I'm going to move it to the proper place. But the Desert Rose, I've already decided that the Arcane Cannon has been installed overnight, so you don't have to worry about that.
Wait.
But it has 300 hit points, 13 AC. It has 16 crew, and it goes at 8 miles per hour. It has a ballista, which takes 2 crew members to operate and 2 actions to use. And then it has the Arcane Cannon, which also costs 2 actions, but the Arcane Cannon has 100 hit points and an AC of 16, and all the details about that are in there. And then you guys can update the cargo as you go through. Yeah. And your crew has all been hired. You have... they kind of came as a package deal. You hired a captain through Cassandra and her connections as your group patron. For a crew that is a mixture of people that she has employed before or worked for her, but largely all of them work for the captain, Captain V, who has been apparently a prominent sailor of the skies for the past 50 years. Coming from the old world, apparently.
Old.
But all of his crew came with him. And they are all talented individuals. It is, as you found out from basic ideas, all sorts of individuals. Some of them are magically inclined, some are not. You have a mechanic, a weapons master, a quartermaster, a chef, a medic, a 2 navigators, a head navigator, and a junior navigator that is in training. And then, yeah, you have your ship's mechanic as well. And you have the first mate and the chef. But yes, they are in your employ, and you will be paying them a total of 500 gold every 2 weeks. That comes from your group patron reserve from Cassandra. She is the one that pays them. But in the morning, you arrived at the Collective Adventurers Guild not only to make yourselves a fully titled guild, but to meet a client that Cassandra said wanted to meet with you and do business. And as you came down the stairs, as they came down the stairs, Cassidy was met with the face of their father, or what's left of it, Axel Clayton. And that is where we left off the session. As he looked at Cassidy and said, Cassidy?
Pull out the 6 Black Heaven's gun and I'll put it on the table. You have 3 strikes. After 3, I start shooting you. Watch your words real careful.
Alright. What do you want to know?
First of all, where the fuck were you?
Sorry, I'm eating. He looks at you.
He says that.
Dad.
Well, I was...
Dad, this is serious.
I was out of commission for quite a few years. I lost half my body. The fires didn't kill me. Some Leonhardt bastard with black fur and heavy armor cleaved me in pieces. Thankfully, due to the company I keep, at least kept, my connection to my God, I was able to survive. I was found by responders to the fire and the attack, fellow members of my sect. They did everything they could to keep me going. Injected me with black market ether nanites. Used tech to fix the rest, or at least what they could. Took me years to even get back on my feet. Rehabilitation was hell. And I thought you were dead. For a while too. Heard what happened with you.
Can I roll a Arcana check to see if my undead senses are tingling from Axel as well?
You do not need to, since that's kind of a passive of your class.
Yeah.
There is no sign of undead in him. He is something altogether different.
I just sort of lean forward on the table and raise an eyebrow, and it says, I say, it would seem that the Clayton name is well known for cheating death.
Just kind of grimaces at that. But he looks at Cassidy. How's that?
Good for now.
My God, we're at 69 followers.
Nice.
Yo.
Nice.
Nice.
But yes, he will look at you. What's your next question?
Anybody else make it?
From what I heard, your mother is dead. Gone. Burned to ashes. As for your other siblings, your brother, Jaximus, he's out there somewhere, last I heard. He's been looking for you in particular. He was making quite the name for himself in the capital of Nora, especially in Vanheim as a fighter. Paladin of Norum. Apparently, he's also his avatar. I haven't contacted him in a while. Doesn't want anything to do with me. As for your sisters, I have no clue where they are. Whether they're with my sect or otherwise.
What exactly is your fucking sect?
My Claret order. And he holds up a hand, and he takes the prosthetic arm, like the skeleton arm, drags it into his hand a little bit, and he pulls it out, and it's lighting on fire, this radiant fire.
As a tailor, someone who works closely with both the Reapers and Blood Hunters, would I have heard of his order before?
He hasn't said the name.
Well, I guess we'll see after that, then.
You belong to... our family has for generations. Belong to the Dusk Raven Order. Servants of the gods of death. Admos, Horu, the Raven Queen. Protect that sanctity. I don't know if your sisters are still with the Claret Order or not.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't remember. We're raised on their compound, after all.
Well, it's all a real fucking blur, After the fire and being taken in by a murderous band of bandits. Things get a little fuzzy before those days.
Would I have heard of this Clary Order?
Make me a religion or history check.
I would love to.
Getting that 20, I dare you.
Or
Wouldn't that be
21.
Nice? 21?
Manifest it.
21?
Manifesting.
Manifest.
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Okay, we'll go with religion. That one's better.
Hey!
Yeah!
21.
21.
21.
It's blessed.
The blessed number.
Buffety, I'm gonna
Praise
fucking
be.
kill you. Nobody's
what-
calling the Spookin' Gang. The trio. Motherfucker.
Oh my God, please.
Because you know what he calls Admos? He calls Admos the god of souls, Spookin' Father.
Oh,
Love
God
that.
damn it.
Because he's
I
the
love
king.
it.
Because Admos is the king of the dark pantheon, and he's the god of souls, and he helps with death. Motherfucker, I'm gonna
Spookin'
kill
Father.
him. I'm gonna kill him. But Muriel, you have definitely heard of the Dusk Ravens, the Dusk Raven Order. They are a minor, disconnected, Clary Order, because many of them have united under the Red Ruby Order, and Sovereign Sonia Fell, and who united the Clary Orders as they were kind of a mess before Sonia and the Heroes of the Moonflower arrived to Knoll. They were disorganized, not really in use, things like that. And this is one of the groups that did not connect with them, similar to Akira's Order of the Demon, Lord Akira Yukinon's Blood Hunter sect. So they have their own agendas and, sects. They are not the only Ghost Slayer order, and likely is not just Ghost Slayer. It is probably the full range of Clary orders that exist, but that is the sect that they live under. They are generally mysterious, but never have you heard any untoward or criminal acts done by them.
I'm gonna just sort of drum my claws on the table and look over Axel, sort of tilting down my glasses to show off my mark of Horu in my left eye in full view, and I'm just going to say, one of the two that didn't want to get under the union. I'll be
Correct.
honest, it's always left me quite curious. Would I have known any tailors that have worked with the Dusk Ravens before?
No. But he just looks at you. I appreciate it, Moonborn. And he has a sort of reverence, most likely because of who you're born under. And you have a feeling that members of this order highly regard the three gods of death. Good death, not undeath or anything like that.
Death.
Because the other ones are like the dead three. Like Merkel, Bane.
I'll say, if you knew what was going on with Cassidy, and even if you were bedridden, there's no reason you couldn't have sent a letter. Though, if I may be honest, and Cassidy dear, do forgive me if I'm overstepping, but I think there's probably a few more glaring family members that my dear friend would like to know the status of. What of her children?
Axel just kind of blinks.
Cassie looks right at fucking Muriel.
Anyhow, if you don't mind, Moonborn, with all due respect, this is between me and Cassidy. Let us finish our discussions. Then if Cassidy's alright with it, you can speak plainly. And
Cassidy disapproves.
yep,
little bit.
Axel will look at Cassidy. Given your situation, your friend said it would have been impossible to write you. Any attempts to contact you would have been dashed the moment it was attempted. And I didn't want Devil's Turn to know I was alive still. They took the dagger. Took our mission from us. And with it, you. They knew what they were doing. Would that I could have contacted you in any way. I am sorry I didn't. There have been times where I've been down out. This body isn't stable. Never has been after that. There are large periods of time where I have to sleep for a good while. Or so I'm surprised your brother didn't find you yet. But who knows what he's been up to.
Could go for a light coma myself.
He looks at you with a bit of a look.
Muriel, shut up.
But
Inside Axel, I know he's telling the truth, but I just got, she has to know.
go ahead and make me insight with advantage.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Or a 21.
Or a 21, yes.
Yeah. Inside. Oh.
23?
Oh, I know that 23. Yeah, sure, we'll take it.
You can tell he's being genuine. And even just looking at him, this man should not be alive. Period. He is missing half of his body.
Lol.
And you also know, that means if he was cleaved in twain by, and you know who it was, most of his organs and body parts were gone. You are not sure how they replaced those or what's going on underneath there, if it's actual nanites or not. But this is a being that should not be up constantly. So if he has to go into stasis, that makes a lot of sense to you. And knowing how Devil's Tongue was and how they wanted to keep their grips in you, they would have denied any hope of your old life coming back to you, or past.
Yeah.
They would have, Jackal would have wanted to erase that history carried.
What fucking job do you have?
Well, it ties into some of what you're looking to do. You're looking for the Wand of Orcus. I know where it is.
Yep.
The sect worked with the previous king, rest his soul eternally. He tasked us with building him a vault to be protected against powerful undead energies. He had us build him a perfect replica of the wand that he would keep in his vault here in the kingdom. And he had us create a bit of a vault and temple, actual Wand of Orcus, and runes that would keep its signal from being found. Part of our goals was to protect any artifacts from that vault. Blink being one of them, given to us by Satara. There are members of Devil's Tongue and the Harbingers that are starting to look for. They've been hunting down our own. Some of Thornbound, looks like Cassandra. Some of the sect. Anyone who might know of it. Which is also why I think they're looking for you especially. You were there with us when we built it. Deep in your memories, deep in your subconscious, you have the perfect layout of when it was built, when each trap was put in place. It works. Our outpost is close to being attacked. I feel it. And due to my divination from my god has told me that it is on the horizon. Weeks, maybe. Takes a long time to organize. And find it. But we need to defend it. Prevent them from getting in there. Sending your group in there to retrieve what you're looking for. I need your help protecting the vault.
When Axel mentions Blink, I just sort of, very briefly, look over at Cassidy, but otherwise I don't say anything.
I'll give Muriel a nod. He can show the dagger.
Yeah, Muriel's doing that because he realizes, like, okay, I overstepped earlier. I need to get permission if I can at least share this.
Yeah.
Cassie's not like mad. It's more just like a lot is happening, and like he was just wanted to say let
Now
that
is not
slip
the
when she wanted
time.
to.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's not mad. She's more just like, that was okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Muriel doesn't want to make his bestie mad.
You're fine. You're good. Yeah, you can show it.
He'll reach in to one of the pouches and pull out Blink and put it on the table.
Interesting. What happened to it? Been corrupted. Regressed back down.
What do you think? Jackal first had hands on it, then he passed it on to some fuckhead.
Something wearing a rabbit mask, a ooze of some kind that used a skeleton of its creator slash captor.
To clarify, it was actually Voltaire that was wielding the blank dagger.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But they worked together.
Got it off of a mass murderer. Said murderer is still out there.
I had a feeling that was how that was going with the eyeless murders. It should be awakened, or at least exalted. I believe it is awakened.
It is. It is awakened. Well, let's just say I have an easier time talking to the dead than I have talking to weapons.
Well, Blink isn't sentient. Lucky there. But
Oh, good. I'm not doing something wrong.
exalted. Blink is a fine, long needle dagger. It has a lot of capabilities. It's good in the hands of a tailor. Our purpose was to protect it, choose who would wield it. And I can see Cassidy has made that decision already.
Better than me. I should have kept throwing it at people.
Suppose. Any other questions, Cassidy?
Yeah. What happens if my siblings show up? Y'all on good terms, or is there gonna be a fight about that?
Jacksmith is a little iffy. So I don't know how he would act, especially towards you. Last I heard, he was keen on destroying you. He heard about what you've done. Passed with Devil's Tongue. Not a fan, especially his god. He's not a fan. And as
Well,
the
they can get in
instrument of his god's will, then you know what that means. Your sisters, hell if I know. I haven't seen them since the accident, but I know that they're still out there. I've asked.
If anyone comes after Cassidy, I can speak for the rest of the group that there'll be hell to pay. You come after one of us, you're coming after all of us.
Oakley just nods.
Indeed. Cassandra just nods. I've been working with Axel a good amount of time now. I can vouch for him. But it's fine. Ultimately, your decision. And the fact that our interests align. The fact that he knows where the Wand of Orcus is.
The
I'll
wand
take
of
the gun
kissing
and all.
orcs.
I'll take the gun and I'll holster it. We're fine for now.
Alright. I came here to the capital to do a few things. Gotta help out the hidden fence. They need their runes reset and the shop reopened. Once it's done, you'll be able to get there, no problem. It's run by a foreign-bound after all. I also needed to speak with the Sovereign on business. And a few others. But if there's anything else you all need, you know how to contact me. He puts out a sending stone and kind of flicks it across the way to you.
Cassidy grabs it, just throws out a window.
But he just gets up very
I pocket
slowly,
it.
and he grabs the shovel that's on his shoulder and he clicks it and it turns into a cane. Alright. We'll touch base later. Mark on your map where to head out when you're ready. Take care of your business before then. I'll let you know if we're expecting our fine guests from Devil's Tongue or the Harbinger sooner. Just pats Cassandra on the shoulder and she pats him on the hand. Walks away.
After he leaves the room, I'll look at the rest of the group and say, speaking of guests, been an awful long time since we've seen our favorite hanged man, though. If I remember correctly,
He
is
messaged you
going-
last session saying he's coming at the end of the week.
Though, we have time to prepare. He will be turning up at the end of the week.
Which, funny
Oh,
enough,
fun.
is when the gala is.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a
Muriel
party
will mention.
party?
Yeah, Muriel will mention that and say, as such, I've replanned most of the garb that I've been designing for you lot to be equal parts form and function. The overall goal is to show you-know-who that we're not afraid, or at the very least that I'm not afraid, but one can hardly fight in a floor-length gown.
True.
Pretty accurate. Sandra just looks. I do have something that might help with that.
Mm.
You'd have to go pick it up, though.
Alright, I plan to do. Might as well I do it.
One second, I gotta look at. I remember the name. It just came out, but I saw it and I was like, okay. Yep. Okay. You'll be able to get this. You'll be able to get 2 sets of this. How about you go pick it up for me? It's on the house. You're gonna want to go to where? Ah, okay. Roll for it because I didn't set where this. Yeah. Because we have so many shops in this. Okay. Firestones, tomes, and scrolls. They'll have what you're looking for.
When is my date with Elronis supposed to be?
Fuck if you know now. It was supposed to be the day after you got the commission, but you know, a semi-apocalypse has just happened.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
worthy of a
That's worthy
rescheduling.
of a rain call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even in this
Um,
city.
Yeah, Muriel.
Well, actually, he
just
is,
sort of,
but he's busy.
Muriel just sort of, furrows his brow and purses his lips while increasing like the tacking of the claws against the wooden table as he thinks. Doesn't say anything, but looks irritable and say,
But
"Well,
first of all,
uh,
register yourselves as a fucking guild.
yeah. I suppose we can do that on our way to pick this up."
Looks
Whatever
looks
it
over in the other room.
Yeah, we might as well.
Uh,
Also, there are minor
Well-
shops here, as you can see. Over in the corner, there's 4 miniature shops that have other things, and there's a blacksmith shop there too.
Yay!
I'm
But,
gonna
yeah.
look. I'm gonna look over at Baldric and Vel and just raise an eyebrow and say, "So, do you two also have daddy issues, or is this not universal for the group?"
I mean, I do, but you didn't ask me, so. I
my
guess I'll
parents,
just-
my birth parents chose abusive substances over raising me. So I got raised by the village. So kinda, I'm not resentful though, because it is a sickness, and there's not a lot you can do about it in the poor parts I grew up in. But sometimes it hurts.
Looks at Vel.
Actually, we'll just look over. Yeah, look at
Well,
Smiles and knowing.
oh god, I can't decide. You know,
Trust
Uh,
us, trust us,
you-
trust
You've
us.
got them all beat on on issues.
Oh. They're dead.
Oh,
That
Well.
sucks.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, buddy.
I'm
Uh,
over it mostly.
They say
The accident wasn't your fault.
well,
okay, no, it
That's
wasn't
only
your fault, Val.
consolation.
If only.
Also, Cassie will look over at Oakley. No offense, you look like someone who has parental issues.
Your mom's
I
cool.
mean, yeah,
You know,
my
I
dad.
was a Sprinkles kid growing up, so I enjoy this. You look like a Sprinkles kid. The fuck's that supposed to mean?
I look, I look
Same.
over. I look over at Cassidy and I just smirk and say, "Do me next."
No, you're not ready for that.
Cassandra
No.
just smirks. Try having a vampire lord for your father.
That's cool.
I mean, he was a
I don't
famous outlaw, the first Crimson Rider, and then he had me fight him in a duel.
Did you kill
But
him?
that's still
I didn't kill
cool.
him.
Win.
I'm the Crimson Rider of this generation, so I won. But also, my dad isn't
Good
dead.
for
I didn't
you.
kill him. He just works as a blacksmith
Oh.
now.
I mean,
Hey, he's
I'm
chill.
sorry.
He's all
That
right,
didn't
but
sorry,
we
seem
had
as
some
tragic and
issues.
backstory as the rest of us.
He was
But
he
go
was
on.
very
That's-
he was
that's
very
more-
problematic, to be honest. He was creating too many vampire spawn, which, as you know,
I-
vampires are illegal.
Oh, well.
If there's one thing I love at describing someone as, it's problematic.
Looks at the most problematic.
Me?
Anyways,
I know
kid,
she wasn't talking about me.
Cassandra kicks the table. Boom. Go
Okay.
go down there. Talk to Eviona. Register as a guild.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm already
Mom.
lining up jobs for you. We put in a good word about Royal Flush. People are gonna want to hire you for stuff, especially since you have an airship. That means you can transport cargo, high level cargo.
We can fly.
Oh boy.
We can fly.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get attacked by sky squids.
You say that.
They're very
Sorry,
real. I've seen them.
I mean, yeah.
Muriel,
they
is there something you're not
exist.
telling us?
I've seen the skies.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
I've
seen
Manifest.
squid.
Scott,
people.
sorry, Scott. What? Scott squids?
Air
Yeah,
squids.
sky
Yeah.
squids.
see
There was
squid people.
there used to be a very big problem in Green Glen where if you went out into like the clearings, during certain times of the year, the sky squids would try and snatch you up.
Eh.
Before Cassidy walks out, she'll just look over at Cassandra. How long do
Save
you know
me.
he's alive?
What was that?
How long do you know he was alive?
The whole time.
A little warning would have been nice.
Unfortunately, I know everything about all of you, including parental situations. I try and prevent that from becoming an issue. I don't want unnecessary drama, I want people focused. Telling you would have just made you angry, unfocused, and hell-bent on kicking his ass. Am I wrong?
No.
Or I would have got my job done first, then I would have hunted him.
But you gotta understand why I did it. There's a lot I know about everyone. I'm not a spy master for no reason.
I could kill any one of you in your sleep.
Because remember, she is the spy she is the spy master for the Lord's Council.
She probably could too if she wanted to.
Cassandra could kill all of you.
Oh yeah, no,
That
Oh
is-
yeah.
No
I don't-
contest.
yeah.
She could wreck you, and not in the
I
way
would
that
think her.
Veloctor wants.
I would thank her for the privilege.
Yeah, real.
Wreck me, mommy.
Good
Mommy,
grief.
sorry. Mommy, sorry.
I mean,
Mommy,
hey, she has a
sorry.
werewolf girlfriend now.
Yeah, that's. The
This
appeal
is
of the
how
priest.
Twilight. This is how
You-
Twilight should have gone.
Oh wait, no, I put Eviona in the wrong place. There she goes, right here.
God damn it!
Oh god.
Ow.
Well, welcome back. Hopefully, thank you for not destroying anything. And she's just like looking at all of you.
The evening's still young.
Don't. We haven't even opened yet. But anyways, you're here to register as a guild.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
We're
what?
kind of being forced into it, but yes.
Well, it's the best way to go about things. It's easier to get hired that way. All right. So, what is your guild's name?
Royal
Royal
Flush.
Flush.
Very well. Who is your leader?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
No
Let's
question.
be honest. No.
Not it.
No,
Yeah.
wait. No, as
Now,
you
the
look.
moment someone's like, "Who's your leader?" Baldric like pulls his hat all the way down and steps back.
No. As you guys say, Cassidy Pringle says me.
No.
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 Nah, Pringles, you're
Cassidy-
right. You're my right hand rat.
Excellent. That's
Cassidy-
pretty good. Oh, I
Let's
gotta
be
tell.
real here,
I
guys.
gotta tell
Cassidy
Mr.
is-
Cheddar about this.
One
Cassidy's the
person.
least, like, not insane person here, so.
Well.
Mostly.
Well, besides, Baldric.
You're putting so much faith in me, misplaced faith, and I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, here we go. And she,
And Bell.
with one of her arms, because remember she has 6 arms. She's a very rare Thari. She takes her arms, stamps something, stamps about 5 different plates. Add these to your adventurer plates. They go right next to it, kind of like a dog tag for anyone that knows, like theirs too. Put this next to your adventurer plate. You are now registered as Royal Flush. Miss Cassidy is the leader. Congratulations. You now also have, as a guild, priority on room bookings at any inn as long as you show them this here is on the back of this plate that says your group's name. It gives you the certification to have discounts on lodgings, meals, and such under any guild associated location.
Sweet.
Wait.
I like free food.
It's not free, but
It's less.
now is there anything you
It
would
is
like
if
to
you know when to leave.
Now, we do have a couple of guild-based quests. If you wanted to take those on, we have a few jobs on the board. especially after what's happened in the past week. Don't worry, I know all about it. He winks. There's a couple of things that could take some doing, and you would be highly rewarded for.
I do love high rewards.
Largely cleanup.
Never. Okay, we can do that.
So it just depends on what you're looking for. We have a couple of jobs. Would you like to hear the gist of each of them?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Very
ma'am.
well. She goes to this board and holds out the first flyer with one of her hands. The first one is wiping out some draconian invaders. It's been cited that there are a few draconians that have appeared near the city of hold on. Got my own map. Oh, it's not on this one. 1 second. In the city of Cliffkeep, there have been sightings of draconians that have busted out of an underground system. They've been mostly dealt with, but with forces as they are at the moment, it has been very difficult to keep that in check. The reward is 3,000 total for the subsequent defeat of these interloping units, and there are higher bonuses if you can get some extra results. The second
Define extra results.
making sure it doesn't happen again.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Murder. No.
The second assignment is to dispatch some hordes of undead that have been sighted in the areas around Greybell. Primarily in Green Glen. There have been forces in Green Glen, in the areas around Iceron, and of course, let's see, 1 second. Yeah, okay, so it was just Green Glen. Yes, around Green Glen and near the Valaris Institute, there are a lot of undead issues. Sightings of vast different types. We're talking bone claws and the like have been sighted.
Oh, Muriel's going to look at the group and say, I would very much like to take that job if you don't object.
Sounds like a good one.
I don't see why not.
Sounds good.
Muriel's...
One
Hold
second.
on, let me check something.
The reward for this is 10,000 GP. That would be credited to your cards for the successful destruction and purification of the undead, and to raise some wards in the area. The wards have been broken, especially recently. So a tailor would probably be a tailor or a reaper, or even one who is divinely inclined, would be perfect for the assignment.
All right, yeah, we'll take that one.
Yep.
Very well. I will mark you down for this quest, and I will give you the connection to the person that hired it. Put out the job. They are... Let me look at my notes.
Um, let me do some math real quick.
No one said there'd be math.
Ah, yes. Your contact would be head of the Ghost Slayer Order, Mavis Lorenzia.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll head out at
Sir.
ASAP.
What's their job?
Second?
Okay. I mean, we could probably take all three.
You
In
wanted.
a fight, right?
Hey, gives us something to do. Gives us. As long as, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all on the way there, roughly either way. We have a ship now, airship, so we can make good time.
Oh, yeah. It's this one. Fun. You get the finer details. Second.
They hate me because I bring a sense of fashionable glamour to the druid town that people don't like. Muriel turning Green Glen into Hateno Village.
No. No.
Oh my god, that
I need to draw Muriel in the CC hat.
please. Oh my god, that's so perfect for him. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to.
Honestly, just drawing him in a CC fit in general.
Ah, yes, this last job. It would require you to go down into the Everglow. There has been sightings of Driders and Lulfstorn Drow. Not uncommon, but the circumstances around it are certainly interesting. They are acting sporadically, as if preparing for some kind of ritual. This one is time-sensitive, however. It seems as though they are looking for a mixture of artifacts and to complete this ritual. You would be going into the Everglow, making contact with some of the people down there, and hopefully dispatching of these Drow and Driders. And retrieving an artifact.
Would I have an idea of what ritual it is?
No? Why?
Because I'm Fae, aren't I? Isn't
This is very different.
Oh, that's separate. Okay, sorry. I thought it was Fae related.
The
My
Everglow
bad.
is not Fey in nature.
Mm.
It's actually gay in nature.
No.
Hey, you said it, not me.
I mean, I'm fine with doing all three if y'all want to do all three.
I mean,
The payout for
I'm
this
down.
one is also quite high, 50,000 gold.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, say less.
Oh,
The
wow.
Hiring agent is one Jimothy Bimothy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
No!
could I?
Timothy.
Fucking Jim
Okay.
Bim. We're gonna die. No, we shouldn't do it.
I don't
Damn
know.
it.
We might have a chance to kill him
And-
then.
A Jimothy Bimothy and one. You see, I have somewhere. Where the fuck are they?
Lingo Blongo.
No.
Swoogity swoogity.
No. Behave.
Never.
I'm a real dad.
Where? Alright, my notes are a bit scattered for this one.
No, you're good. You're good. It happens.
We'll never forgive you.
How dare you?
Where did they go? Oh! Grand Mage Augustus Kylo.
Oh.
Have you heard of Augustus Kylan before?
Yeah, that's the Grand Mage of Selkrith. You met him. That's Venus's
okay.
That's Venus's stepbrother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust him a bit more, but yeah, we gotta be careful with Timothy, whoever that fucker is. Jesus.
Timothy. It's so stupid. Anyway.
The name of an
50,000
evil
gold.
man.
Is nothing to snuff at, though.
Yeah, 50,000 gold,
It really
and
isn't.
upon successful completion, magic items of your choosing.
Yeah. And since I made Everglow, I want to go there and see it. So we're going to go there and see it, please.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I love it.
as your DM, I would recommend you only take 2 quests.
Okay.
I would take
Everglow and Greenland.
Everglow and Greenland, yeah. I'm literally down for whatever everyone else wants. Oakley's just chilling, dude. Yeah.
What were your recommendations, Nakara?
those 2, Everglow and Green Glen.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, we'll do those.
All right, I'll mark
What
you
about-
down. These are time-sensitive quests. They must be completed. This one here, the one about the Everglow, needs to be completed within the next 2 weeks. And then looks at notes. The undead thing is of the utmost importance, so at your soonest and earliest convenience.
Let's go.
I think with our airship, we have enough time to hit both and not be like.
Okay. Let's see. Because you are at the start of the week. You guys are at. Let me see. You are on the. Nor the 3rd of Corvinus. Which is. You're basically on Wednesday. You, on the 7th, I believe, is... Yeah, the 6th or the 7th is your gala. So, you would have 4 days, 3 to 4 days to complete the priority quest.
Okay. So that's definitely doable, or are we just really going
That's
to push our
doable.
luck with that?
That's
Okay.
doable. It's just that you might... Because an airship goes at 8 miles an hour. And using an airship to get from... Because you would be hitting up Green Glen and the Everglow, which are next to each other. If you look at the map, the entrance to the Everglow is near Green Glen.
Oh, right. Okay.
Then to go back to Vanheim, it would take a bit long. So, because it's 8
should
miles
be
an
doable.
hour, it would take you a day to get to those locations and a few hours in between each. Then it would take you 3 days to get to Vanheim on airship. So, you could do it. You're just going to be pushing your
Okay.
time.
I'm still
Well,
wondering
I-
if y'all are.
I want to.
You
Yeah.
got a whole
I
ass crew
wanna-
now, so
I
mean,
want
why
to
not?
push time.
Oh, I'm almost done with the captain.
I can sense it. I can smell it in the winds. I can smell your pen just burning.
You know what? That's fair. I'm abusing it right now.
It's crying. It's like, please. But you do
Change the tip now.
But Eviona looks at you all. Well, I can't wait to see how this goes. Good luck on your travels, adventures, and she blows you all a kiss and winks. And now you have Firestones, Tomes, and Stones to go pick up the gift from Cassandra.
Yay.
Let's
All
do
right, let's
it.
head out. Let's head out, Scooby Gang.
It's a Scooby.
What in the? I don't know.
What's a Scooby
What's
and
a
why does
gang?
he have
Rise
snacks?
Rysville will be like, what's a Scooby?
What's a doobie?
Well, I know what a do is.
Can we
Anyways.
say that on stream?
Oh,
No.
no.
And
But-
demonetized.
You make it to Firestone's Tomes and Stones. It's a quaint two-story shop, and as you come in, you see, just in this room alone, get my page for them.
Fawn.
There are books everywhere. Scrolls, magic scrolls, magic books. You also see a discounted fantasy literature table right in front of all of you. And you see that there's a portrait of Vance Strifka, who Vel, you would recognize as the the head of the Order of the Lycan Blood Hunters down in Edensgate. And then one portrait is burnt out, but it says underneath it Bartok Rider, but the burnt portrait with a smiley face says Veffin was here.
Hmm.
And as you come in,
Uh,
welcome, newcomers. Very nice to meet you. And he, with a mirthful leap, literally, you see this satyr jump up to all of you.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Firestone Tomes and Scrolls. My name is Bartok Rider. I am one of the owners of this fine establishment. Nope.
Who's the other?
That would be my good friend. What's second? Go. There's his handout. Well, that would be my good friend Van Strifka right over there. He's too busy running things in the dark capital, alas. But it's a pleasure to meet you, Bartok Rider. Been running a place for about 100 years, give or take. You're all new
I look
faces.
up-
The discount romance literature is right behind me. All the other books to your perusal and discretion. We also have a variety of topics. We also have books on runes and rune materials.
Pick up. I'll pick up a romance book that's like that
Hold
has
on.
like a picture.
You actually pick up. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
This is gonna be funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh no.
You pick up an interesting one. The Tale of Nature's Bountiful Night. Written by Reed Ryler. The story of a night druid and his sordid adventures in the name of beauty, love, and the stars. And how he helped defeat an evil demon. And also, in the times after, found immense love. It tells of a sordid love affair between him and his lover, and how they opened a pet shop together.
Oh.
This one's very cute, but I also really like this one. And I pick up another book that has like a picture of like a swooning man being held by like a werebear, and it's like unbearable passion.
Mhm.
You would.
But they're all a gold piece.
That works for me. Wait, sorry,
So
my brain
you can
is
if you want, you can add the Tale of Nature's Bountiful Night, which is the story of Helenart, to your inventory lapis, and you can add Unbearable Passion, which now exists, I guess.
Yay!
Yeah,
Improv.
go ahead. We have the money.
Yeah, I'll put down 2 gold pieces and say, before I attend to my business here, so what's the story with that? And I'll point over at the weapon is here thing.
That would be a gift from my good friend Vepid. We had a very, sordid night. Yeah. We had a bit of a disagreement, and then we had an argument. And we
And
had
then they made sweet, sweet love.
But then we had ourselves a bit of a wager and did a bit of gambling. And the winner was allowed to deface for eternity one's most prized possession. And that would be my eternal painting. The enchantment's still there, but, well, can't appreciate it as much as I used to.
I'll just, sort of give a brief smile and roll my eyes and just say, well, he always was one for whimsy.
For certain. But, what can I do for you, aside from romance novels and fantasy?
I'm here to, pick up a couple items that I don't know what they are, sent by, Cassandra.
Ah, Cass! Why didn't you just say so?
I did.
Posey! Coming, boss! And you see skedaddling in, you see a Lottle in a little worker's apron.
You know what I'm thinking about seeing Posey? Have y'all ever seen that one meme that's captioned like, imagine how terrifying it would be if frogs didn't jump and they ran full force on 2 feet, and you just heard them like,
Oh my god.
you heard the wet plat 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 plat.
Anyways, Posey comes in. I got it right here, sir. Hello, my name is Posey Windwaiting. I had a crazy week. Anyhow, here's the order from Cat knows who this is. This is the order that Miss Venadine put in. About 6 pots of this stuff, and they hold out these this wooden box, and they open it, and there are these glowing little paint pots that are like luminescent. And you see also on the top of it there are runes in giant. Which this is the item. The glow rune pigment. This set of 1d4 plus 2, I'm just giving you guys 6. Small paint pots contains pigments mixed from crushed luminescent gemstones. This magical paint bestows temporary magical gifts on creatures with runes drawn on their skin, or I would say clothing, with this paint. 1 paint pot contains enough pigment to paint 1 rune. A creature can spend 10 minutes to paint one of the following runes on it to itself or another creature. The Journey rune. Difficult terrain does not cost the painted creature extra movement. The Life rune. The painted creature gains 10 temporary hit points and has advantage on death saving throws. Light rune. The painted creature gains dark vision to a range of 30 feet. If the painted creature already has dark vision from another source, it increases by 30. Mountain rune. The target is immune to being knocked prone and has advantage on strength and constitution saving throws. And the shield rune. The painted creature has advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that deal damage. They last for 8 hours, or until you use an action to wipe away the rune.
Wow. That's cool.
Yes. But it's already paid for, so you can just take it.
Marvelous. Love to see it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ryder.
Of course, don't thank me. I mean, I just put in the acquisition for it. We deal in runes here of all kinds, so it's not uncommon for us to get some.
Don't
And
thank me.
it also
Okay, I
comes
won't.
with, the list of runes. If you study them long enough, you can master their magics. And I see there is a giant fakin with you. Said Muriel. It would be most easy for you to start mastering these with ample time. So, you can learn some of these runes.
Yay.
And that will come in clutch because you can also gain access to the Rune Shaper feat, which allows you to etch runes onto your equipment or yourself. That is a free spell tied to that rune, or help in creating rune items with runes, and those would do additional effects.
Interesting.
And what I'm going to say is I'm not going to show you any of these runes. You have to study each of them. There are, let me see how many in total. 1, 2. 20 runes in total.
Oh wow.
So it would
That's a
take
lot.
you, it would take you a few days to learn each rune.
I see.
So that's a downtime activity has now been added. And as you are Giantkin,
Hooray.
on top of being Feykin, because reminder, Furbolg are Giant and Fey in my world.
Yeah. I
This
think
comes
it's
a
very
little.
funny that
This comes easier to you because for others it would take them about a week to learn each.
I think that's very funny that he's both Fey and Giantkin, because I only know I know Giant, but I don't know Sylvan. But by gods, I can speak Druidic.
Yep, that's a compromise there, but you now have that possibility. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to purchase from this fine individual?
I'm good.
Can I
No.
get like a vial of his blood? No,
No.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. So, above board question. What
Yeah.
is your plan? Are you staying in Etherios another day? Or would you like to start heading out today to your destinations over within the capital of Era, to go and take on these quests?
Yeah. I would like to head out today.
I'm good to go. I don't think I have anything to do here. Or left, or not left, but
I
yeah.
suppose we should get going then.
All right.
Right?
As we're like getting ready to head out, I'm gonna use Silken Trail Stitch and just attach it to Cassidy and pop open the book Unbearable Passion and read as we're walking, so I could just follow her and not have to worry about looking where I'm going.
It's like one of those child leashes. No.
I just say, hold on a moment, and Cassidy, you just feel like a very brief tink, as a spectral thread attaches to like the back of your coat.
Oh my god.
All right. So you're gonna head to the. 1 second.
All right,
How
here you go,
long-
Nakra.
How long has it been since we had a goofy moment? I can't remember.
Literally a few minutes ago.
No, I disagree.
Talking about frogs and their innate running, if they could run.
Okay,
how they'd be
okay, like I
scary.
mean, like in character.
I count that as in character.
That was solidly above board.
Never.
How
Your goofs and our gavs
How
will
many-
always follow you.
Oh no.
They
How
summon
many
hit
glow
points,
rune
13%.
pigments did we get?
What?
Was it 6? How many glow rune pigments did we get?
6 pots. So enough for all
For-
of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So what am I adding to the inventory?
You don't have to. It's whoever wants to use them, which would probably be
Okay.
Muriel, given that Muriel is the
Oh.
one that can understand giant.
I'm not alone. I'm with Muriel.
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta do this real quick.
Yeah, I only know common and dwarvish.
wait, what do I
Damn.
know? Oh, I know Draconic and Elvish in common.
I don't know why I chose dwarvish.
I
I'll
know.
never use it.
I know common, celestial, druidic, elvish, and giant.
Okay, don't show off now.
Well, also, this is what Lapis chose for, like, I think class and backstory alone. I mean, a background alone
Yeah.
gave him a ton of.
Yeah.
You know what?
Muriel's-
I did.
Muriel's
I did such
well
a good
read.
job on this.
You did.
No.
6 pots.
I can't wait to show you guys the captain.
Glow-
He looks so spiffy.
Glowstone runic ink.
Glowstone,
I'll be right back.
glow rune pigment. It's right there above you.
Okay.
So you can just copy paste all
Okay.
that info into your inventory.
Thank you, thank you.
Okie dokie. I am all set.
Give me 1 second. Actually, how about this? I'll run an ad. Meantime. Oh wait, nope. Ads are
Get
already.
those pennies.
Oh, I think we're going right now with ads.
Get
Putting
those
using
pennies.
glow rune pigment as lipstick just to feel something.
No.
Putting dangerous magical things upon my body like it's makeup.
This is
Hey,
gemstone
that's
too.
some- Hi, that's some really cool eyeshadow. Thanks, it's burning my eyelids.
Oh my god. Knockers are getting his life choices up to this point.
Oh, every day.
I would too if I were you, man. Fine.
Alright.
Give me
Oh,
1
man.
second. I'm making the token right now. Fucker.
I'm back.
I say like endearingly, this asshole.
It's
this-
like
This fucker affection.
affectionate.
Yep,
yeah.
that's how I can best describe this captain.
Oh boy.
Look, you'll love him. He's hot.
Like that's the prerequisite to being in a Royal Flush campaign. You gotta be hot.
No, that's a prerequisite to be in any of my campaigns.
Oh no, they're hot.
Oh no.
Their class did change, so let me.
Just like
I have a question.
Why?
Nakara.
Knockers
Yes.
is like, oh god, what?
What's the question? Lapis, what's the question?
I guess there's no question. Anyhow,
I think he died.
I guess he died. We'll never know.
Rip.
We'll never know the question.
World may never know.
Unfortunate.
This many. We're up in that HP for sure. Plus much better. And definitely upping his AC. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm about to bring you to your ship.
Hooray!
Yeah.
The ship.
We can fuck. We can fly.
Did you just say we could fuck it?
No, I said we can fly.
Right.
I almost
Right,
heard it
right.
too.
Of course you
I-
did.
okay.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure.
But as you get on the ship, give me 1 second. I'm gonna make sure you guys are sized correctly. It is a buzz. There are dock hands from the Nautilus Skyport helping load in some equipment and supplies. As it seems that Cassandra has set you guys up with the prerequisite amount of supplies and any kind of items you would need to make this, you know, more of a livable situation, including like stuff for your quarters. So look at this butte. This is the Desert Rose. This is only the first floor.
Hello. Sorry about that. My computer crashed. It's been doing that at least twice a day for the past couple weeks.
You gotta check your RAM or something.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you gotta check. It might be like a RAM or data thing. Who knows? Or heating. It's always possible because I remember when I got my old computer, it would crash pretty consistently. But yes, this is the Desert Rose. It is quite a large ship now that you're seeing it up close. It is 5 stories, so there are 5 different levels to this ship. And it is in quite good condition. Your arcane cannon has already been installed. I'm gonna put that on here at a later date, like as a little thing. But you also have a primary ballista and a bunch of other weapons that the crew can use, as well as specialized ballista arrows. It has been loaded with food and rations and materials for you to have better living. Now, as you come up, everything kind of gets into order. Like the dock people finish up at the skyport and they like get off the ship. And as they do, a bunch of individuals come out. But first and foremost, up on the mast. Oh no, up above. You just actually no, mast is apt. You just see kind of hanging from it for a moment and then looking down at you. Ah, welcome. And
Muriel sees something hanging from a tree-like thing and instinctively grabs his needle.
From the mast, you see this long-limbed individual, like not super long, but longer than the norm, with this deep red skin. As he just jumps down, he does a bit of a flip, and he lands.
Shit, he's here early.
Right here. You see.
Oh, he's cute.
Fun fact about this tiefling, his tail was cut off, so he doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, but that is he's not looking so hot as a tiefling. But here's this individual that you see. You see a red-skinned tiefling who is heavily scarred. That's the first thing you clearly notice. He is missing part of his face near his mouth. He has a deep scar on his the side of his chin, across the face. He has scars all across the chest. He is quite muscular, and you notice as you look behind him, there's a little silver cap tipping where his tail would have been, like a little nub. He's wearing Van Haven attire, some nice gold jewelry and drapery, good fabrics. He is definitely interesting, and he stands at about 6 feet tall, almost approaching 7 feet. And he has 2 black scimitars that are strapped to the back of his hips. It's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Void. People call me Captain V. It's a pleasure to meet you all as our new bosses, if I'm correct. Your royal flush. And he just winks.
That's correct.
The one?
Yes, excellent. Like I said, the name's Void. I've been sailing these skies for the past 50 years now. It's all I can honestly remember. And they looks at you
Muriel
for introductions.
I just say under my breath, very quietly, to myself, "Damn, everyone I surround myself with, and myself included, has memory issues."
Cassidy will tip rat. Cassidy Clayton.
First things first, Muriel and Cassidy. You sense
Oh,
you sense undead. But Cassidy,
Oh.
importantly, he is just like you. He is a reborn.
Oh.
I'll make a mental note of that, but I won't bring it up.
And
I'll-
Muriel,
uh,
you sense
oh.
something else within him. Make me an Arcana check at advantage.
Oh. Oh.
Goodness.
One more. You have advantage.
21.
With my plus
13.
one int.
This individual has eldritch magic within him. Fiendish in nature. This individual seems to be a warlock.
Oh.
With a little bit of
Uh,
something else within him, but you can't tell that part. But
I'll
anyways,
take a flourishing bow, and say, Muriel Goldloom, Order of the Fashionista Tailor.
one of them fancy bespoke guys. I wouldn't mind you making me a nice little outfit. I've had this one for quite a bit.
Well, I would
Don't you
love...
fucking dare! I just designed that.
Well, I look at him and I say, well, perhaps, if you're ever available, I'll take your measurement.
Oh,
And
oh,
I'll wait.
baby.
But
I
Baldric's just gonna low whistle and start clapping his hands.
but Void will look at you. He'll say, Void will say, "Now I'm all about free love on this ship. So absolutely, whenever you feeling a need for flame, set you back."
I think that's the most smooth I've ever done any character in D&D.
But looks at Oakley. I believe Oakley was next in the intros.
I just wave and say, "Hi, I'm Oakley.
Hmm.
I'm a tragedy bard."
Oh, we got a couple of
From
bards on
Brooklyn.
this ship.
Oh, really?
You certainly are tragic, aren't you?
He looks at
Yeah.
Cassidy with a knowing
Yeah.
look, like I know what you are.
That's the second time we've hit the trans woman with the "I know what you are" thing in this game.
Not like
and it
that.
never I know,
How do you know?
I know. It just never feels good.
Honestly, Cassidy gives him the same fucking look.
He holds out his hand.
I spit in
Sure.
it as a show of good faith.
No, he's
I
holding
do
his hand
not.
at Cassidy.
I will take his hand.
You sense a connection. Just, we'll have to trade stories. I don't know if you remember any of your life, but I certainly don't remember mine.
E.T.
Vividly.
Oh no.
But it's nice to have another undead on the ship. It's awkward. He lets go.
That's an understatement.
You're pretty badass. Anyhow, who's this fine, handsome fella behind you? Looks at Baldric.
Yourself.
I elbow Baldric.
Baldric stops like mid appreciation clap for all of the flirting going around, and then immediately just draws into himself like, "It's Baldric."
Nice to meet you, Baldric. I haven't seen a kindred like you before. Truly something special.
I elbow him again.
Not my tail wagging behind me.
And he looks at
Aw.
Veloctor.
What are you,
My
gay?
name's Vel. I'm the newest one, so I don't really have many stories to tell.
Oh, good. Now,
We're making some for
first
him.
things and foremost, he does a
Mhm.
whistle. Get the fuck out of here! And you hear movement, heavy movement. And just coming through are all these different individuals that now come to the deck.
They start doing like the
Can.
Musical number.
First
Musical
and
number, yeah.
foremost, this is some of my finest crew. Some of these individuals are newcomers to the crew, but first and foremost, my first mate. And you see this individual come up.
Torfin the Orphan.
You see a drow man come up where with this hair long, tied back, red streaks throughout it, and it's shaved on the sides, wearing a sleeveless vest. I mean, no, a sleeveless shirt actually, so almost like a vest, but not exactly. It's quite open and unbuttoned, and you see scars under the chest, indicating that they, but they are adorned with a bountiful amount of tattoos. Like, they are from the fingertips down to the arms, and these detailed, beautiful runes and other designs. There's a draconic imagery one. There's an imagery of spider webbing and webs. There's waves. It's all sorts of tattoos that go around the chest and the arms. And they carry with them a very intricate-looking blade that is sheathed. But the outside of it has chain that keeps it on the side. A few gems in the hilt. I'm Torfin. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am first mate of the ship, and any matters that the captain cannot get involved with go through me. I do not like nonsense, so behave yourselves. Perhaps we'll be able to work together just fine.
Randomly apologizes.
Now, our navigator. Well, hello there! You see this woman come up, and here's where I start to kill Cat.
Woman.
You see an elven woman, tan skin, this short cropped silvery hair, and an adorned staff with fungi, lichen, pink flowers, and these two blue gems in it. And she has on her shoulder a blue little bird, little blue and pink on them. She has sharp fangs. She's wearing like a sleeveless dress, that kind of like, what's the word? Splits. It's like the legs are out, but like there's the two splits in like the front and the back. It's like that.
Yeah.
And wears the long thigh-high boots and like some shorts underneath the dress. My name is Alethea of the Star Guides. I'm your navigator, and this is Peach. Peach. That's all he says. But it's a pleasure to meet you all. I hail from the Everglow.
Oh.
I am an Arc Druid. And this is my junior navigator. Come on off, Elthirin. Yes. Hello. My name is... hold on. Elthirion DeCartno. I'm junior navigator. You see a half-elf gnome with these tattoos on his face. A little bit of a chip scar in his chin. He is wearing druidic armor. It's like a mixture of wood and like thin bits of elven metal. And he's wearing some green and black robes underneath it. It all comes together, and he's wearing like the poofy like joggers almost. And he's got a little short sword on his back. It's a pleasure to meet you all. It's my first time as a navigator, and I'm just trying to do family tradition. Yeah. And he is also a druid. I helped him out a little bit here and there alongside his father. Nods.
Nice.
There's an awkward silence, and then everyone looks back behind them, and a Gif Yankee walks up.
Ooh.
Something many of you may have never seen in your lives. a Githyanki. They are not commonly seen across Sokrif or Null, but you see a Githyanki woman. She has braided back hair with these ornaments in her hair, the traditional markings of the Githyanki. As well, she is wearing practical leathers that are still like more open for weather, especially like warm weather. My name is Darrell Shiak. I am your quartermaster. I will take care of anything that needs taken care of. I will dispatch of any nuisances to the ship. But I will make sure everyone is on their best behavior and the crew has sufficient morale. And she just nods. And then
Nod back.
a half-drow walks up. Hello, the name is Valori. I am your ship's mechanic, and I am a fellow crewmate. So if the ship ever gets a bit winged and all, I will be able to make sure we're still in the air and not falling to our untimely demise. It's a pleasure to meet you all. And they're wearing like a leather, a baggy armor, and they have this like eye patch, which has a bunch of lenses on it. And you see underneath it this glowing mechanical eye.
Ooh.
Behind them, hello, my name is Marin. I am your weapons master.
I love them.
Hello.
I will try my best not to kill us. I will kill only those that attack us. And be warned, I crave to, and I will kill again.
Wonderful.
I love weapons. I really
So
love
cute.
weapons.
I.
Belle is like my new friend now.
Well,
Murder buddies.
Also, if any of you see my skunk, he's gone missing.
Aw.
There's a
Whoa.
skunk. On
Yeah,
board?
I keep him in a cage usually. Along with my centipede on a stick. No, scorpion on a stick. And my bag of bugs. They went missing. And he looks at you all, and he just whispers, I hate this.
I slowly take the like pocket space terrarium off of my hip and put it in my bag.
But this man exudes a murderous aura.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
guessed.
what makes you think that?
He's got the aura of fucking Nekoark over here.
Oh no.
Urania.
Oh no.
But this individual comes up. Hello, my name is Darway. I am a bard and just a residential crewmate. See a half-orc man with pale greenish-white hair, these tattoos on his neck that kind of extend onto the sides of his jaw. He's wearing
He's
just
very handsome.
flowing robes and a leather breastplate. And he has on his back a lute, and then he's got on his belt a whole, like, these hooked onto it, other instruments like a flute, a triangle, some small drums.
Yo, he plays the electric triangle.
Yes. But I can help us out in a bit of a fight, but I'm also good muscle and good for morale. You see,
Oh, you
she's
don't
actually
say.
bigger. She's actually this big. There we go. You
Oh.
see a red orc walk up.
Eeg.
Big.
Giant woman.
You see a muscular female red orc with hair, white hair and locks and braided in the back. She has these ornate tribal markings that are etched into her skin. She wears a tank top kind of thing that just shows off like everything, and Blake. I mean, no, Lapis would know. It's one of those outfits from 14 where it's like the cross tank top with the baggy pants.
Yeah.
I'll show you at some point. But very muscular, very adept, and a scar across her face, and then 2 piercings on the lips, and these piercing blue eyes. The name is Ren. I'm your chef. It's a pleasure to meet you. Behave yourselves.
No.
Honestly, no promises.
Hi. You see a furball come up.
Hey.
Wait.
My name is Josuke Kometsu. I'm a monk, and this is my first experience as a member of a crew. I've always wanted to travel in the air. I've been stuck in Tosiri for a long time, and I'm just ready to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yep, he's got hair covering one eye. He's got this like orangish hue to his furred skin. He's quite muscular, and he has just like a nice long fluffy tail. And he has horns, which is not uncommon, especially for individuals from Tosiri, or like Fey Furbolg, which but that instantly catches your eye, Miri. And he just
I got the picture.
lingers around, and then this individual comes up. She's also a little.
How come our party members aren't scaled? Like, Muriel's 6'9" with wearing
Because
3-inch
you're
high
player
heels.
characters, and you're not large.
Player
We're not
None of
characters
you are
large.
large.
Player
It-
characters are never large.
The only exceptions are orcs in my games. Like, full-on orcs
I-
and Goliaths are 4 squares. But you
I
see
could
a
have
half
swore
orc.
that fearbolts were counted as large.
No, they're medium creatures.
Really?
Yeah. But you see this woman, a half orc. She's in Van Haven attire. She's got like a half skirt with shorts underneath it. She's got like a little pink shawl, and she's got like this little satchel full of vials and other equipment. And she's got white tattoos on her face a little bit. Hello, my name is Nomura. I'm an underground doctor.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Feeling sick?
Nomura, an underworld doctor. Feeling sick?
Yeah. She looks at you.
God,
She looks at you. If any of you are feeling sick, just let me know. She seems kind of
Everywhere.
shy.
It is hard to die.
Everywhere I go, I see her face.
My friend
I
made.
can't
I'll have to
escape.
show you guys what my friend made. He made a funny one. And then you see
everywhere
this
I go.
this
The
fire.
voices.
You see this firecracker walk up.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
You
Oh,
see
God.
them. An elven individual.
Oh boy.
With a bit of a
Oh,
tooth
God.
gap. They have deep red lipstick on. Very old
Hey, tooth gap.
eyeshadow. One of their eyes is clouded over with this rainbow coalescent hue. Deep black eyebrows. Their hair is most likely bleached. Kind of live. They're
gap.
wearing a kilt. And they have 2 big hand axes that are sheathed behind them.
Tooth gap, red lipstick, solidarity. Let's go.
Mhm. They look at you. Name's Besk.
Mario.
I'm everything and anything all at once. Just putting it out there. That can be for any of you if you want to take a tumble. With either blades or otherwise. And then just looks at all of you. But all of you look too weak for me to fight. Oh.
Muriel pulling out his fucking needle. We'll see about that.
Bet.
Bet.
Bet, motherfucker.
But yes, oh, try and behave. And they just chuckle. They seem very manic, but
They've
Just a little
got
bit.
they've got a corner to go giggle in.
Yep, they're gender fluid.
Hey.
The fluid.
We
Another
like the
a
gender-fluid
tiefling
cleaning.
walks up. Hi, I'm Ash. They
Ooh.
have two
Ooh.
horns, two sets of horns. Uncommon. And this barbed tail. They have these runic they have these tribal tattoos as well. And their hair is braided back and kept nicely. Their skin is a little shiny, almost like rockish. They're most likely a hellfire tiefling. Hi, I'm Lorgan. Nice to meet you. You see a Dwergar individual. She seems to be quite old and grumpy, but
I love her.
yeah, everyone loves me. I'm just here to do my job. Don't be my
Always watching.
Don't try and be my friend or I'm gonna beat your ass.
I flip out.
Then you see a small tabaxi come up.
Oh my god, it's Bingus.
Fingers fungus?
Bingus.
They're about the same height as a halfling or a dwarf. They're quite small for a tabaxi. They are hairless as well. They look at you. Hi, my name is Merkin. I'm allergic to cats, so don't bring them on board, please.
My eyes go wide for a split second, but I don't say anything.
I just lean next to Muriel. Should we tell him?
They just walk
I'm gonna
away.
tell him.
The last individual to come up strikes all of you as interesting. You see a Shadarkai without a mask. As most of you would know, Shadarkai cannot breathe the air of this plane, as it is toxic to them. But you see...
God damn it, poor Style.
But you see them walk up. It is hard to determine their gender. But they walk up with this wolf cut. They have a wolf cut going on with black, white, and then blue. They have traditional amongst many Shadarkai, especially straight from the Shadowfell or Raven's Tide, a large amount of piercings throughout their body. I'm talking arms, face. There are different parts of their body that you can see are pierced. They also have ritual scarring across their arms, and inserted into the forearms, you see rods were inserted underneath the skin to give it texture. As that is typically a form of worship to their god, their creator, the Raven Queen. But they have this like mantle of raven feathers. They're wearing a crop top that like curves in like you see on there and then just ends in a V. They are quite lithe and muscular, but also thin. They are contradictory in every sense of their being.
Nice body mods.
Thank you. My name is Raza. One moment. You hear a ticking. They go and turn around and you hear a winding sound and a click. And they turn back around. I am a crewmate. You can depend on me. That is all.
Interesting.
But yes, now that you've met the crew, we would like to definitely know what the plan is, where we're heading. We're on contract with you. Your patron generously signed us on for 2 years of service. Everyone scatter, you're taking up too much air.
We're heading to Greenland.
Ah, Green Glen. Very well. I'll give you a tour, or... Yeah, I'll give you a tour. before we decide to fully set off. And he looks at everyone. Come on, get moving! Set up to go? We're heading to Green Glen. Lovely place. Lovely faces there, too. Alethea? Ale. Start shouting the chorus. Get us there as fast as possible. Of course. I'd love to talk to some of you later. Alethea looks at all of you and just blinks. And slowly trudging behind her is Aeltherian. And they go upstairs and then into a separate room.
Colorful cast of characters we got here.
Yes. Most of them have been with me for quite a bit. They are definitely trusted in all senses of the word. I'm sure they've made you surprised. Lots of different individuals, after all. On here. Whoopsie. Give me 1 second. I'm fixing one of the maps. But go ahead and ask if you have any questions for Void. Now is the time.
I'm good right now.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I don't have any questions.
No questions at this time.
I've never had a question.
Uh-huh.
In my entire life.
You did have a question, but you forgot it.
No, it's not that
Yeah.
I forgot it. It's that it didn't seem like a good time to bring it up when I got back.
What's your question?
But I will ask it now. Since Muriel's been reading the first chapters of these books, can I get a brief summary of chapter 1 of of the night at least?
No,
Oh.
never. Make it up yourself.
Use your thoughts.
Do what Laura did. Make it up. Make the story up.
True. I'll lean over to Oakley and say like, this werebear is very dashing. I think his name's Rickif. Like
Rickif?
Rickif with a
Rickif,
TH. Yeah.
Oh, with the TH. Okay.
Yeah, and he's this gnomish fellow that he's fallen for. They're a pair of star-crossed lovers, and they meet by moonlight. But there's like a squirrel that's always watching them. It's very intriguing stuff.
Well, keep me posted on how it goes, and maybe I'll read it after you're done. How about that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But Void will look at you go, I'm sure, like I said, lots of different walks of life. Surely you're not too surprised. Some of the people we have on board, Chedarkai, Gif Yankee, all the fun stuff. But I can vouch for them all the same, too. And I make sure they're behaved. Just be careful of some of them. I don't know what they have going on, but you've already caught some eyes.
Captain Void, if I may ask,
Just
do we
Void
have
is fine.
Okay, Void, do we have any defenses for sky squids?
I mean, we have your arcane cannon that was so graciously put on beforehand. That saved us a lot of work. And of course, we have the ballista as well.
Okay, just making sure. The sky squids, they're very dangerous.
I assure you we have all the defenses necessary, needed for any attacks that we might face in the sky.
Yeah.
Though we're in safe air, aside from the accident that happened out with that one ship with the Strider.
What? Oh, that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Lots of people died. Some lived, captured by some crazy folk. But now let's do a tour. Tour is in order.
Were you?
Second, just moving some folk.
You and I tour.
Of course, you have your main deck right here. This is the primary level. Almost everyone's going to be here except for the in-depth individuals that will be throughout the ship. Everyone's hard at work already. We're charting your course. We're getting everything prepared. Luckily, the crystals will get us most of the way. Other than that, I know my way around the helm, so we should be more than all right.
Don't worry about it. Not me romancing a pirate again, or trying to.
Yep.
I was talking to Athena about this, but apparently Muriel's type has been established as older men and or tieflings.
I'm not surprised for a second. Second. Trying to put a person where they should be. There we go. Now come with me, and I'll show you the upper parts first, and we'll go down from there. And Pringles is just gonna go in that barrel. Dorothin, get by the wheel and make sure everything's alright. Of course, Captain. Alright. You guys are gonna go upstairs a little bit and into the room that's at this point, but it's like the door part is covered by the mast. This is gonna be our office. We'll share this quite nicely. Second. But as you come in here, welcome to my quarters and your area. I don't really need a bed or anything like that. I don't sleep. But this is where I take care of business, and where you all can sit in here and have meetings, privately or publicly. And you see in the corners, Aeltherian and Alethea are tending to some things, and they have Alethea has a disc, like a flat disc, and as she holds it up, it has like a three-dimensional map made of cosmic stardust. Get in here.
I'm already in here.
I just dragged you in. But yeah, I got my little hammock in the corner for when I need to think and stuff, and the mop and all that. But this is yours. More than yours. I brought in a few things of furniture, but like I said, this ship is yours by right. And we have some things over here for you, Mr. Taylor. Points over to this. It's a bunch of fabrics and threads, neatly organized in like shelves.
Zoop.
But yes, I hope you guys will enjoy. It's nothing too special. But this is where I'll often be if I'm not by the wheel.
Mhm.
Holy shit, a rat! You hear outside.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
oh
rat.
shit.
Could someone go
You're
get
so
Pringles?
cool. What's your story, man? Just hear out there. I'm sure
He's
it's fine.
fine.
Okay. Well,
I don't know how it started. But yes.
It all started when I
All
came
started
down
when I
from a
was
meteor.
Yeah. But we have all sorts of things here. Oh, welcome back, Athena. You guys are getting the tour. This is your little office hub where you guys can have meetings and stuff in private or together with, like, Void and Torfin.
Oh, cool.
And this is also where Aeltherian and Alethea start navigation processes.
Okay.
That's enough of the boring stuff. There's more fun to be had downstairs after all.
Mm-hmm.
More ways than one. They're gonna come out. Starting. You guys will head downstairs. Oh, here, oh, come on. Drags you over.
Yeah.
You head down a level. One.
Is hold.
I'm gonna do this all now so I don't bite myself in the foot later.
Yeah, biting oneself in the foot is not a fun process.
These are your quarters. And you come into this other room, deeper in. Hold on. These are for all of you. These are your priorities. Each of you should have enough space to get comfortable, get modest. Like I said, right back there is my office, but I don't often sleep in there. I sleep in the hammock in the group office. So that bed is, up for grabs. I'll just be in there from time to time. And he just shows you in. It's a nice little space. There's a nice desk and there's other schematics and books on there. It's been nicely decorated from everything you can tell. There's been an amount of detail. Of course, there are bunks downstairs as well if you want to sleep in more of the similar settings. All of that. But there are 2 rooms up here, there's hammocks right there, and then there's space. Your patron didn't skim on the details at all.
oh,
Yeah,
Huh?
paid for most of this furniture themselves.
Oh.
How is Cassandra, by the way?
Oh, she's doing pretty good. Her girlfriend turned into a werewolf, so, you know, there's that.
Ah, she settled down. Shame. Never talked about me?
No.
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 Aw. Well, I guess I didn't leave a good enough impression.
I'm sure you'll leave a better one with us.
Oh, I plan to work my way through.
Oh.
But he brings you down
Mm.
anyways. Welcome to the central hub, one could say, of your ship. This is the galley, kitchen, as well as the infirmary and further lodgings. Oh, wait, no, this is the infirmary. I put it in the wrong place. But Ren comes over. All right, is anyone hungry? I haven't started any food yet. Some of you are just too lanky, especially you. looks at Cassidy and leans down. Because this woman towers over all of you. She is
Right.
Can't eat.
she is many of your weaknesses.
Mm.
I'm immune.
Yeah, you're immune.
Joke's on you. Cassie's married, so she's immune.
He has multiple. But just goes down, and you look quite gaunt too. Everything okay? Are you eating properly?
I'm kind of dead, so I can't really eat.
Ah, so you're like Voidy.
Yep.
Yep. But looks at Muriel. We'll fix you. And looks at
What?
Veloctor. Oh my goodness, you are frail for a lizard folk. And she just comes down, looks at you in the eyes, puts her hands on your shoulders, kind of squeezes them. But your arms, ooh, quite toned. I like that. You got muscle, but what about the rest of you? You need to eat good.
I've been eating just fine. I have road rations every now and then.
That is not good at all, sweetie. Don't worry, while you're here, Mama Wren's gonna take good care of you.
Of course.
She just gives you a little smile. You
Baldric's gonna poke you and go, she called you frail.
looks at Baldric. You're doing subpar for a kindred your age, too. You're a little malnourished, honey.
Grew up on the streets. You're lucky I'm this big.
I'll get you bigger, don't worry. I got some good... Where do you come from?
I'm sure she will.
Where do you come from? He looks at you.
Uh,
You come from Dukas.
yeah, but I come from the swamps near Dukas.
Yeah. Oh, a swamp boy. Okay. Don't worry, I have some recipes from Dukas that might do wonders for you. Maybe I'll make some gumbo soon then.
My interest is piqued.
There was a gumbo.
My interest is peaked. No, don't do that.
But I also bake.
Look, shrimp and sausage should always go together.
Yes.
It's a beautiful combination.
I also bake, so if any of you have a sweet tooth, I'll make sure you're taken care of. She's gonna go back to cooking. It's already smelling good down here. Anyhow, don't worry, she's been trying to feed me for years. Comes over to the infirmary. This is the infirmary wing. If anyone gets hurt, Nomura here is a good healer. Knocks on the door. Nomura. Peers out. Hi. Bye. Closes the door slowly, and as she does it, just awkwardly creaks it so slowly. And you just
Nice
hear
girl.
you hear her bang her head against the wall.
Oh,
Oh no.
Aww.
really, we're short, so awkward, bud.
Don't worry, she's more of a newcomer. It's down here. These are the bunks for some of the other crewmates, aside from those who sleep on the hammocks. Like I said, you guys are welcome to take some bunks for yourselves. That, don't touch that.
Not that one.
That's where the crystal is housed. Kept at a perfect hot temperature so that it's active all 24/7. It's also got a ward on it. So, the appearances may be deceiving, but we got that pretty set up overnight. Darrow! Comes over. Has someone died? No. Wanted you to get better
Not
acquainted.
yet.
Yes, Dorel is a
Go
bit of a
Tokyo.
newer member. She's only been with me a few years. But dependable in every way. Also, do not fuck with her. She will fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around and find out.
And
It's
Darrell
okay, I don't
nods.
fuck with women.
It is all right. Neither do I. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what she says. But no, she looks at you. It is my job to keep this ship safe. I will dispatch of any threats. If anyone is looking to enhance themselves, body and soul, I may just be able to help with that. So,
I'm not into cults.
Darrell can help you change your class and
Interesting.
your
Oh.
subclass. With a sufficient amount of
Oh.
training, she will help you train, as she has knowledge from the astral sea and her people of all sorts of styles. That includes combat, magic, and all capabilities. She is also an arcane tattoo artist. So if anyone at any point's like, I want to change my subclass, or like change out your ASIs, she can do that.
That's pretty good.
Yep. But she just like kind of saunters around. This room is mine. Goes in. Yeah, I'm still getting used to her. She means well, I assure you.
My cat just opened my closed door.
That's the power cat.
How the fuck did you do that?
That's the power cat.
I could have sworn I like literally closed it and locked it.
But you make your way downstairs. Alright, this is more boring stuff, but this is where your cargo hold is, as well as the engines. And there are more bunks down here, too. And you see Valari. Hello! Welcome down into my neck of the woods, so to speak. I am surrounded by woods, and I indeed have a neck. Please don't mess with anything down here. I've done quite a good job at keeping things contained. My office is over here. Oh. Right here. If anyone needs anything from me. I am also quite good at creating items of all kind. So while we're on the skies, if there's anything you need, I am your person. So Valari will be in charge of ship repair, maintenance, etc., but can also make you magic items. So if you don't want to waste time crafting, Valari will be able to help you. We also got a side hustle from Cassandra. She had us load on some barrels. This stuff needs to be delivered to Vanheim. So when we get there, I'm sure we'll be offloading all of this. She said do not smoke near it or use fire magic near it. So, yeah, I don't know what it does. But also, comes over here, opens the door, and there's chains attached to the wall. This is the brig. Anyone misbehaves, murders, commit any crimes that we typically do not commit, put them in there. That or some people spend the night in there. I don't question it.
Straightforward enough.
Baron likes to go in there and scream for like 3 hours.
Says
Also fair.
Yeah, Baron's often doing things. But yes, that's the tour of your ship. Let's get back above board and set sail.
Nice establishment.
No, it's yours. We're just lucky the layout is so close to our previous ship. Needed a new one anyways. But he comes up here. And of course, this is my domain. You're all more than welcome to hang around here. Especially if you're bored. I don't mind the company. And he just winks. Are you done being disgusting, Captain? I'm not disgusting. You're a bastard. I am not a bastard. You're stinky. Torthin, you wound me. But we're good to go, Torthin. And he just pats him on the shoulder. Alright! Attention, crew! Hey guys, you got any words for your new crew? Looks at you all.
Keep up the good work. Thumbs up.
Your bosses
Don't
have
do
words of
anything-
inspiration for you.
Be gay, do crime.
Fuck
There we
yeah!
go.
You hear.
The
From
singular, yeah.
No, you hear that from multiple sources.
Mm.
All right.
Don't do crime, please. For my sanity, don't do crime.
I'm sorry.
They're
to-
pirates.
You
They're
realize that
gonna
they,
do crime.
yeah, they're criminals too. They're not pirates.
I-
They
Oh,
are.
look.
They
Oh.
are sailors, but they are criminals.
If you're gonna
No,
do
no, no, no,
crime,
they're not pirates. They're smugglers. It's
if you're
different.
gonna do
Correct.
crime,
Oh,
just
hold on,
tell me
wait,
where
one
not
second.
to be.
Buffany redeemed something.
Oh god.
Oh
what?
god.
Hold on.
Buffany!
What did Buffany?
Buffany!
Hold on. If you're looking at the stream, you'll understand in a moment.
I
Hi.
see.
Buffany, say
Oh
hi.
god.
Let me look at the stream.
Yeah, I'm hopping on the stream too. What did he do?
You'll see what he redeemed.
Oh, don't make me sign in every time. What the? I don't remember my username.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I gotta make this misclick to be honest, but go on. Now it's done. I have cat ears.
Yeah.
I gotta make it. I gotta make it
Cat
higher.
ears.
I gotta make it higher. 1,000's not. 1,000's too little. Meow. Anyhow. Any meow.
Like, yeah.
If you're gonna do crime, just tell me where not to be, and I'll pretend I don't know.
Oh, you sweet summer child. This one's a good kid.
Yeah.
I
You're
am
the, you're the
most
sprinkles.
proud.
You're the sprinkles kid. I got you.
I'm
We're
the
trying
law
to-
keeper of the group. I don't like
We're try-
Freeman
This is gonna
as
be
much
fun.
as anyone else.
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart.
We're trying to
Alethea
make
looks
him
at
see
you.
the light.
Yes.
It'll be okay. We just do crazy things over here.
Yeah, I'll take crazy over criminal. Just.
But they put Alethea and Eltherian hold out their hands and they create a star map for Void right in front of the wheel. He takes it like the wheel and he just spins it as you disengage from the Nautilus skyport. All right, destination is for Green Glen. We'll be there in days' time. Get cozy, kids. There's tons of stuff in the air. And you finally leave the city of Aetherius behind you. This tri-layered city. Where you've spent the past week after quite a large amount of insanity. You also see in the distance, even from here, smoke still from the ruins of Greybell.
Yeah.
So, I need someone to roll me a d100.
I want to do it.
I'll do it. Oh,
Rollies. Who gets to roll them? Rollies.
go ahead, Kat. You do it.
Okay. Sounds good to me. But
Oh,
you
my
head
God.
off on your new ship, the Desert Rose, and as
Snooze you lose, bitch.
and as
I told you could do it.
and as you head out, you see down at the like the center mast, Josuke finishes climbing up, and he hangs up your flag of the Everella.
Our flag means
Right.
gay.
Yeah, and that is gonna be where we end the session.
Woo! Pretty people in there.
Lots
Yeah.
of pretty people on your ship.
For
So many pretty
real.
people.
Yeah, this is gonna be your new crew. They'll be reoccurring characters because you have a full crew now.
This is gonna be gay
You love
panic
to see it.
or bisexual panic.
Hey, Void said there's a lot of free love on the ship.
That's true.
And I believe him.
Oh yeah. Yep, and you got to meet Void, an individual from the past who seemingly doesn't remember it. But he's a fun character.
Right.
All right, but yeah, we'll pick up there. Hold on, I think we got some memes. I don't know. Let
Oh
me see.
boy.
No, we don't. None
Aw.
that I can
Alright,
share.
I'm very tired. Yeah, I'm very tired.
Yeah,
I'm so
me
sorry.
too.
Alright.
Okay.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night,
And,
everybody.
and remember, I'm in your walls.
Cool. Gets a shotgun and starts shooting the walls again.
Oh, don't worry. I already rolled to see what's in the ship.
Oh
I gotta
boy.
take 2
Jesus.
things off my to-do list tonight. Woo.
Yes, good stuff. We will be back
Oh joy.
August 29th. I need to get some maps put together because I didn't want to put anything together based on not knowing if we were going to take any quests. I need to get some Everglow maps, which I have a few already, but we're going to be dealing with some... Ow.
Wee. Love drow.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for people subscribing. All my panels are down below if you want to support the channel or send a tip or anything like that. All goes
Support.
back into the games. Yeah. And, yee-hoo.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.